Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will discuss data cleaning in Python. So I will discuss how you can deal with the null values in the pandas series and data frame, and how you can deal with the null values and how you can clean the data. So let's start. So first of all I will import pandas and I will import numpy. So now I am going to create a series. So let's create a series. So pd.series. So in my series I will have some null values. So np.nan, not a number, and 5, 7, np.n. So nan is not a number. So this is the series. So let's run this series. Okay, and now I want to check pd.isNull and series. So this is the series that I have just created, and now I will check the null values. So pd.isNull series, and when I click on the run, okay, fine. So you can see the null values. So in my series first value is null, and first value is not a number, 5, 7, and then again not a number. It means these are the you can consider these values as the null values. So when I print the series, you can see this is the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, and this is the third index. And you can see when I print pd.isNull series, I am getting 0 as true, 1 as false, second as false, and 3 as true, because only 0 and third index have the null values. And if I print pd.notNull, and here if I pass series, it will work exact opposite. So let me click here and run it. Okay, and now you can see pd.notNull, and in the 0 index you can see 0 index, it is not null but it is a null, so it is a false. 1 index, it is not null, so I am getting true. 7 not null, I am getting true, and again this, and it is not null, it is null, so I am getting false in the output. Now let's create a data frame. So I will later explain how you can deal with the null values. So first of all, let's create a data frame, and suppose index is a, and suppose this is the first row, and now b index, and here this is the second row of the data frame, and then this is the third row of the data frame. Okay, and let me run it. And now if I print pd.isNull, and here if I pass the data frame object, so let me show you the output. Yeah, let me show you the output. So see the output. Now you can see this is my data frame, and it has rows and columns, and you can see the a index at the 0 index, it is not null value, so isNull returns false, and then you can see see the B index, it has null value true and then false and then null value true. So I am getting, let me show you the output. I am getting, see the B column, true, false and true, and A index, it is not null, so false, it is not null, so false, and it is null, so I am getting true. And consider the C column, np.null, I am getting true because it is null, then I am getting false, and again then I am getting false. And now if I want to find the number of not null values, so how to find? So returns the, let me write in the comment, number of not null values. For that I want to find the number of not null values in my series, and you can see the series, it has only two values not null. This is not null and this is not null. And if I print series dot count, it will return me the number of not null values. So let me run this, and you can see in the output I am getting 2 because my series has only 2 not null values. And similarly for data frame, and if I write def dot count, and if I run this command, and you can see my A index has 2 not null values, B index has 1 not null value, and C index has 2 not null values. And you can see A index has 2 not null value, B has 1, and C has 2 not null values. Fine. So if I print pd dot not null, and if I find a pass series dot sum, and I am getting 2, so it is equivalent. Either I can write series dot count, or I can write pd dot not null, and here I am passing series dot sum. It will return me the number of not null values, and it has a series, my series has 2 not null values. And if I want to print the not null values, what will I write? Series, and here I will pass pd dot not null, and here if I pass series, and if I print it, I am getting the first value is 5 and second value is 7, and these two values are not null in my series. As you can see in the series, I have only 2 not null values, 5 and 7, and if I print series and in the square bracket pd dot not null series, I am getting the not null values. Another way is, so let me write another way. So I am first explaining how to deal with the not null values and how to deal with the null values. So another way, if I write series dot not null, and if I print it, and you can see at the 0 index it is false, 1 index is true, second is true, and third is false, because my series, you can see it is not null, it is false because it is null, not null true, not null true, and false. So I am getting these values: false, true, true, and false. And if I want to print the not null values, the another way is series, and here I will pass, series dot not null, and if I print it, you can see on the screen not null values are being printed. So it's very easy. Okay, and now again let me print the series. So let's print the series again. Okay, and now if I want to drop the null values, I can simply print series dot, I can simply write like this, series dot drop NA, and see, boom, now my series not have the null values, it has only the not null values. And let me print the data frame, and this is my data frame as you can see on the screen. And let me show you the info. So if I write df.info, you can see whole info of not null values and their data type. So in the column A there are 2 non-null value, in the column B has 1 non-null value, and C column has 2 non-null values. As you can see, column A has 2 non-null values, column B has 1 non-null value, and column C has 2 non-null value. And let me add one more column. So dfd is equals to, if I want to add one more column, and then I want to print the data frame. So if I click run, and you can see my data frame, I have added one more column. Now see how to deal with the NaN values. So if I write drop, so see, I want to drop the row that has all NaN values. So I will write df dot drop NA how, and here I will pass all. So it will drop the row which has all the NaN value, and if I run this command, I will get this output, because there is no row in my data frame that has all the NaN values. There is no row. Consider row 0, there are some non-null values, but I want to drop the row that has all NaN values. There is no such row, so I am getting the output like this. I am getting the exact output. And now consider the difference. So I want to drop row that has any NaN value. So what will I write? Let me copy it and paste it here, and here I will write any. Now it will drop the rows that has any NaN value. For example, consider row number 0, there are some NaN value, so it will drop the row number 0. Consider the row index number 2, so it has some NaN value, it will drop this. But see this row, it does not has any NaN value, so it will not drop this row. But if I, so see, let me show you the output first, and you can see on the output it has dropped the row, this one, row index 0, and it has dropped the row this one, because these rows has any NaN value. And what if I want to drop a column wise? So let me show you the data frame first. So this is my data frame, and C I want to print df dot drop na, and here I will change x is equals to columns. Now it will drop the columns which has any nan value, any. So see the column number A, it has one nan value, it will be dropped. Column number B, it has some nan values, it will be dropped. Column number C, it has one nan value, it will be dropped. But column number D has no nan value, so it will not be dropped. And let me show you the output, and you can see on the screen the output. Column number D has no nan value. And what if I want to drop the columns which has all the nan values? Then I will write like this. So how equals to all and x is equals to columns. So it will drop the column which has all nan values, and my data frame has no such column which has all the nan values. But suppose your data frame has one column which has all the nan values, then you will write the command, you will write the function drop na, and you will pass how equals to all and x is equals to columns. So let me run this and you can see. So this is how you can drop the nan values row wise and column wise. But what if you want to fill the null with some values? So now I am going to explain filling null with arbitrary values. So let me show you the series first. So far I have discussed how you can drop the nan values, but what if you want to fill the null with some values? So how we will do this? So this is my series, and now I want to fill na values with, let's say, 0. And if I run this command, you can see the difference. My original series has nan value at 0 index and nan value at the 3rd index, but now I have filled the series, I have filled the nas with 0. So series dot fill na, and I am passing 0 index. And let me show you the series. Okay, and now what if I want to fill the null values with the mean value? And this is the good approach to fill na values with the mean. And you can see from the series it's very easy to calculate, because my series has only 4 values, and you can see the mean is there are 2 non-null values, 5 plus 7 6 12 by 2 6. So mean is 6, and I am filling the na values with the mean. So I am getting 6 at the 0 index and 6 at the 3rd index. So again, very simple. So next, what am I gonna do? I want to create one, let's say, more series. So I am going to create a series, pd dot series, and what I am going to do, I am adding one null value and one non-null value in my series. And let's index is, I am creating this series because I want to merge this series with my original series. So I have run that command. So I want to create a new series. So s3 equals to, my original series was series dot append, and I am appending this series. And if I want to run this command s3, so I am getting a warning. You can use concat method as well. So see, you can see my original series was this 0 1 2 3, and at 0 index there is one NaN value, and at the third index there is another NaN value, and I have created another series s2, and I am adding npn dot NaN and 8 at the fourth and fifth index. And you can see my this I have appended series, and now I am printing the s3, and I am getting this series. I have just added some values in my series. I am because I want to explain the methods, so ffill and bfill. So let me explain the method ffill. So I will write s3 dot fill na, and here I will write the method equals to ffill. So what will be the result? I want to explain that. So if I run this command, you can compare these two series. So this is the s3, and this is the s3 where I have filled the na with the method ffill. So let me show you the output. Let me discuss the output. And you can see at the index 2 I have value 7, and index 3 I have NaN value, so I have forward fill. So 7 will be filled here, and again 7 will be filled here, because I am using ffill forward fill. So last non-null value consider this value. Its previous not null value was 7, so it will be filled here because I am using method ffill forward fill. And now this value will have 7, and this value will be filled again 7 because I am using method ffill. And what if I use this method backward fill? So let me write bfill. So let me run this and show you the output. So backward fill means, you can see this there is a not null value 8, so it will be filled here, so 8, and then again 8 will be filled here. And consider this not null value at 0 index, so 5 will be filled here. So because I am using the method backward fill, so 8 will be filled here, and then here 8 will be filled, and here this 5 will be filled. So these are very important methods, forward fill and backward fill. Very important method if you want to use with the fill na. And similarly you can use this with the data frame. So let me show you my data frame. So this is my data frame, and if I use this method df dot fill na, and method equals to, let's say, bfill. Okay, so if I run this command, you can see the output. I am using backward fill, so see, last row has, so see this value, this has not null value, so it will be filled here 9, and this is not null value, so it will be filled here. You can also try forward fill. These values will remain null because there is no next value, because I am using backward fill. So you can also try the forward fill. So just copy this command and I can use ffill as well. So try to compare both data frames. So this is all about how you can deal with the NA values and how you can use the fill NA and how you can use the drop NA. So that's all for this lecture. We will do some more data cleaning in the coming lecture. So thank you for watching.